check it out. We got the MazdaMiata over here. We have some pretty big updates for the channel. I'm super excited. I'll let you guys know here in a second, but I need to get gas, you know, the priorities. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I seriously appreciate you for tuning in today. We are back here in my 1991 MazdaMiata. We got an ice cold monster here. It is pretty much the first thing in the morning. So I'm still kind of waking up. We're at the gas station. Check it out. We're getting gas. I feel like this thing is always out of gas, but as you saw from the title of this video, we have more 350z updates, which is pretty awesome. We're making some progress. I'm super excited, but we also have some other cool updates. So we're gonna head over to this park right over here. I'm gonna jump out. We're gonna do a little update walk around of the car, and then we're gonna talk about it. So yeah. Boom. Found some shade. Check it out, you guys. So we put the hubcaps on this side like you guys have seen. The other side still has nothing right now. Check it out. Still just, you know, the black steel barrels, but that's okay. I'm finally gonna start modifying it. I've had this purist mindset where I haven't wanted to modify it too much just because you just don't see them this stock, you know? So, but I think it's finally time. I think it's finally time we need to start modifying this car. So I've got some stuff planned. I already have stuff on the way, and specifically a new set of wheels, because that is the first thing we need to do. So they're already purchased, they're already on the way. Let me know if you guys can guess which wheels they are. It's pretty obvious. I mean, it's the most common wheel for this car, but it looks just too good. It just looks too good. So those should be here any day, and then we'll be putting them on this week, hopefully. I'm super excited. They're gonna be so huge. They're 15 by 8, you guys. So these are 6 inches wide on the back. It's gonna be like the meatiest setup you can have on a Miata, so definitely not a drift setup at all. This is gonna be like a track car. I ended up just going with a 15 by 8 because people were saying the 15 by 7, you're gonna have a smoother ride quality, but a 15 by 8, you're gonna be so balanced in the corners. And a lot of people were saying, like, you're gonna spend all this money on brand new wheels, like, why short yourself that inch when you know it's gonna fit anyway? So 15 by 8, 4 by 100, plus 28 offset. Let me know in the comments if you guys can guess which wheels are gonna be the best looking wheel. And I just want a really clean setup, a really functional setup, and this is exactly what this is gonna be. So let's just get one more look at this thing. Honestly, sometimes I think it's super clean without the pop-ups up. I actually found $2 inside my wallet, which I never have cash on me, so it's pretty amazing. There's a car wash, the one we go to all the time. We're gonna cruise over there right now. $2, like a 4-minute rinse down. Not gonna be the most in-depth car wash, but definitely gonna get this dirt off, so. You guys are OGs, you remember this car wash. This is the OG car wash, but I actually haven't been here in a while now that the Z's been gone. Yes, 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 yes. Got one. Clean. Dang. She cleans up pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. For 30 years old. Dang. So post car wash inspection, seat's a little wet. We got some water up here. Not only cleaning up well for a 30-year-old car, but I mean, realistically, it seals pretty well. Like, you would think after 30 years, unless someone at some point in the last 30 years has changed these rubber seals on these doors, I haven't changed them, so I'm assuming they're OEM. I'll just show you one thing I noticed though. Check this out. This piece, I don't know if you can see, but it's ripped. So I'm assuming, I hear wind coming in from here, and that's where the window butts up against it, so I'll show you. I can hear wind come in there. So the only thing that's not that cool is that those rubber pieces are not that cheap. Honestly, I think it's like $150 per side. So $300 for brand new seals, which doesn't seem to be terrible considering it's a 30-year-old car. They probably don't even make them anymore. So if I can find them even, it's probably a good deal. That's all good though, because, you know, I understand why they're expensive. Brand new parts for these cars is pretty impossible to come by, so if you can find any, it's probably a pretty good deal. They're just getting old. That's just the truth. They're just getting old. So all right, so we are out of here. The Miata is all clean. We're gonna do a quick air dry so we can dry this thing off. All right, check this out. So one of my favorite things to do is to gain speed and watch all these water drops like go backwards up the glass. I just feel like it looks like, if you've ever been to Disneyland and you go on Star Tours, the Star Wars ride, it's like a movie, but the chairs move, and like you go into light speed mode, it looks like all the stars going backwards. I don't know, I've always thought that. It's like a tradition of mine, to leave all the water on the windshield and then accelerate as fast as I can to have the water like go back. It just looks like you're going so fast. So I just think that's pretty cool. So we're headed over to the ranch right now. We're gonna park it in the shade, and then I'm gonna show you guys some of the pictures. We have some updates on the Z. I'm super excited to get that thing back, and I'm so thankful you guys have been patient with us. We want it done right, and that's why it's taking the extra time. Funny thing is we actually crashed the Z 2 months ago today, April 3rd, and today's June 3rd. So I don't think even when I crashed it, it had hit me that I wasn't gonna see the car for like 2 months. So, oh man. I mean, it runs like a sewing machine. Like, there's no hiccups. It just pulls the whole way. It's not the strongest pull, but it's accelerating, and that's what we're here for. Anyways, we're on our way over to the ranch right now. I have to park in some shade because it's getting hot out, and the soft top is cooking me alive. So we're gonna park. I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about the Z. We're making some progress. What is that saying? What is that saying? Greatness takes time, or like perfection? I don't know. Like, it just takes a while for things to be good, okay? I don't know what the saying is. I can't think of it right now, but I'm happy that it's coming to an end though, because I seriously missed that Z. My whole life revolved around that Z, and then once I crashed it, it was literally gone, and then my whole life just, I don't even know. I don't even know. Honestly, it was so nice to be able to spend the last 2 months just giving this Miata the love it deserves, because I mean, there were so many days, and especially going into summer, I was just gonna get in the Z and drive away. Like, the Z has ice cold AC, you know, it's quiet in there, it sounds good, it's fast. Like, there's so many reasons to just get in the 350Z and drive away. So the AC is fixed. We fixed the suspension issues. It doesn't make this weird like rattling noise on the passenger rear tire anymore. We have new wheels coming. Let me know if you can guess those. I'm just so happy we're able to get the ball rolling on this car, and honestly, I don't know if, I mean, it would have happened eventually, you know, like it would have happened eventually, but this was like my first love. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, before I got that Z, my whole life revolved around this car, and for the last 2 months, it's really reminded me of that time, like when I got this thing 4 years ago. It really, getting this car really got me into the car scene. Like, I had that Genesis Coupe before, but I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a real big car guy. Like, I loved the way that car looked, and I loved the way it sounded, but I just wasn't really into it, if you know what I mean. Once I got this Miata, I felt like I wanted to be in the car scene so bad. Like, I love this car. I love what the car scene is. I love going to car shows and car meets. So I think back then when I had the Genesis, I was just so unsure about cars and suspension and wheels and mods and just everything, that I was just looking for the highest horsepower stock car. I'm so happy I've been able to give this Miata the love it deserves, and it's basically time. It's time to get the mods going, you guys. It's time. Check it out. Found some awesome shade over here at the ranch. Some of those birds, man. Crazy. All right. Let's get some AC, because it works. So we're in the Miata right now. I've been clocked in for about 2 hours working over here at the ranch, but while this topic was still fresh on my mind, I had to talk to you guys about it. So literally yesterday, I got an email from Jason over at Faith Quality Auto Body, and it finally is happening, you guys. The car is painted. It is done being painted. Let me show you some pictures right here. We got pretty much, I mean, it looks like the entire car is being painted. It looks like they're just not painting the middle of the hood and the roof, and it also kind of looks like they're not painting the driver's side door, which I was kind of confused about because there's that spot. We put a screw through the door once it was all finished, unfortunately. So I asked them to fix that. He ended up messaging me back actually, and he said once the car is all assembled, he's gonna sneak it back into the paint booth, and they're gonna get that little spot fixed up for me, which is pretty cool. He also said the car has been dying on them, so he's gonna put a new battery in there, which is pretty sweet. Obviously the car hasn't been driven in like 2 months, so I'm not really surprised that it's dying, because the battery's probably just shot. I got the pictures right here. I've just been looking at these, and they make me so happy. Like, I'm so excited. I'm just so thankful that this car was able to be fixed. It's getting painted, it's being assembled, and we're gonna have it back, he said, if not this week, then next week for sure. So like I said earlier in this video, it has been 2 months as of today, June 3rd. April 3rd was the day we crashed, and it is now June 3rd. So everything happens for a reason, you guys. Everything happens for a reason. We're sitting in a Miata with AC, new wheels on the way. Let me know what kind of wheels you think I'm getting. And I'm also just so happy we've been able to give the love to this car that it deserves. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're as excited as me for the 350Z and to get it back. I can't wait to go to car shows. I can't wait to do photo shoots. There's so many things I can't wait to do once we get that car back. And once it's done, you have to remember, when we were at the shop, I didn't actually get to finish sanding and everything, so we never got to clear bra. We're we're gonna get this thing clear racked as soon as possible so we can go on road trips. I wanna drive canyon roads in every single state in the US. Is that crazy? It might take like an entire year to accomplish, but if we just bounce from state to state, finding their craziest, most fun roads, how cool would that be? Maybe we'll do that, maybe we'll do that. Let me know if you wanna see it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm probably gonna end the video here. Hit the subscribe, join the family. I seriously appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.